Hello everyone, good morning, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about an article that came out Friday from Yahoo, excuse me, from their insider, from Joey Hayden, and this is the states with and without travel restrictions amid the coronavirus pandemic. As the coronavirus continues to spread, some U.S. states have domestic travel restrictions in place. States like New York are requiring those traveling from high-risk areas to fill out health forms and self-quarantine for 14 days. Other states like California and Colorado have not imposed statewide travel restrictions. While non-essential travel is no longer discouraged, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warns that travel increases your chance of getting and spreading COVID. Visit the insider's homepage. Now, in Alabama, there's no statewide travel. Those entering Alaska must be tested for the coronavirus within 3 days of their departure or quarantine for 5 days upon arrival. On top of that, they have to submit a self-isolation plan and a travel declaration. There's no statewide travel restrictions in Arizona, none in Arkansas, none in California, Colorado, Connecticut. It says people who are traveling to Connecticut after spending at least 24 hours in a high-risk area have to fill out a health form and self-quarantine for 2 weeks, or until they can provide proof of a negative test from 3 days before their arrival. These areas include Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Colorado, Delaware, it includes us, Florida, Georgia, Guam, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Now, it doesn't talk about New Jersey, doesn't talk about Pennsylvania, and doesn't talk about Maryland. I don't understand why they include us exactly, but who knows? There are no statewide restrictions in Delaware. But if you go to Washington, D.C., you have to quarantine for 14 days, and it includes these states if you go there. Alaska, Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, and you get the idea on these states. Okay? Now, Florida has no restrictions, none in Georgia. Hawaii has a mandatory travel declaration form, temperature checks, and a 14-day quarantine period for those entering the state. Hawaii started a pre-travel testing program October 16th, which was 2 weeks ago, that allows people who have tested negative within 72 hours of their arrival to skip or shorten their quarantine period per Associated Press. And there is a picture of when you get to Hawaii, what you have to do. A traveler checks in with airport authorities at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport in Honolulu, Hawaii. Now, Daniel K. Inouye was a senator from Hawaii in Congress who passed away. I'm not sure when exactly. Those of you who are out there who can clarify that. But he was a senator from Hawaii in Congress that passed away. I don't know how long ago. Idaho has no statewide restrictions in place, but some cities and counties like Boise and Meridian recommend self-quarantine. Illinois has no statewide restrictions, and they include Delaware again. They're not allowing us to come in there. Okay, there's the states right there again. They think we have high cases here. There are no statewide restrictions in Indiana, none in Iowa. Here is Kansas. There's Kentucky. Kentucky doesn't include us, thank goodness. Louisiana, there's that. There's Maine. There's Maryland. There's Massachusetts. They don't include us either, which is pretty good. There's the Massachusetts travel order at Logan Airport. Walk past the postal order and advising the new Massachusetts travel order. Boston Globe put that on here. Michigan, Mississippi, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska. There's New Hampshire. There's New Jersey. We're considered on the list again. Oh boy, I'm telling you. There's New Mexico. There's New York. Okay. Here is in New York City a sign displaying COVID-19. There's North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania. It doesn't include us or Maryland or New Jersey, which is pretty good. Here, how to make their way to TSA inspection. Under restrictions for work and travel at Pittsburgh International Airport. There's Rhode Island. Thank goodness we're not on that list for Rhode Island. Maryland and Pennsylvania are on that list, so that's good for them. And we're at, there we go, we're on that too for Rhode Island. There's South Carolina, there's South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. A man walks through an empty terminal at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston. There's Utah, there's Vermont, Virginia, Washington State, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, and so forth. All right. Well, we'd like to thank all of you for being here today. To thank you all for being here today on the channel, and I'm glad I'm back. I've calmed down a little bit, and everything's back to normal, I'm hoping. And thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, dislike, and subscribe to the channel. You saw all the states that require quarantine, restrictions, all that other good stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And have a good day and take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Bye. Boo!